How's it going, YouTube? Atheist Chef here. Now, if you remember about a week or two ago, it's kind of hard for me to remember. Time all runs together when you're continuously awesome. It's hard to, make a landmark through time. So, I made a video about, getting a whole bunch of atheists together, and it got a little mixed reviews. And the whole premise was to get atheists together to figure out which arguments are good, which ones are bad, which ones just need to die. Now, and a lot of people were with it, for it. Many weren't. So I decided that the better way to do this, thanks to some suggestions from Shake Your Booty and a few others that said, "Why not just gather atheists? Why don't you get some Christians as well?" And so I'm already doing that. I'm already trying to get in contact with a few so far that I'm, really have interest in being in the group with so far. I have Nate Cunningham on board. You may recognize him from the Ask a Christian. If you've ever watched a couple of G-Man's hangouts, maybe some with, I can't think of his name right now, but whatever. You've maybe seen him there as well. Now we also have Lasoyo. You may have seen him hanging out with Captain Awesome 013. He seems like a really cool guy. I've seen him on a few videos, and I seem like I could have it's good to have a discussion with someone like him. There's also that guy. I can't think of his name, but he's a Quaker, and he's kind of British sounding, and he got a real stopped up nose, and he's been on a few hangouts with G-Man as well. And I think I respect him more because he was straight up telling G-Man that, basically anybody that argues with G-Man's a Christian, I tend to have a bit more respect for. Because I found out overall, when it either comes to Lasoyo or Nate, particularly with Nate, at least from my interactions with him, I have a lot of respect for people like Nate because, when there was discussions with Christians and or atheists, when my personal favorite example, we got up with Pillbox, and Pillbox is quoting a scripture, and Nate's like, yeah, hold on, we really, I want to settle this down, because we have this, and he starts going on what the scripture actually meant, and, I think that's, I respect that a lot. I respect that when an atheist can, tell another atheist that they're wrong about something, or when a Christian can do it with another Christian. Also, I need to get in contact with that evolutionary biologist, Fiona. I think she would probably have good fun with this as well, and I respect her as well. So I'm trying to get in contact with some of these people who are waiting for them to reply. So the whole point, I said, is just to make sure that we figure out what arguments for atheism are bad, what arguments for Christianity are bad, and which ones are good for both atheism and Christianity. And we'll probably go a lot of different topics with this. And really, the whole goal is to stop beating dead horses. I mean, if anybody knows what Reddit is, and you go onto the /atheism subreddit, or the sub forum, for those who may not know what Reddit is, it's just so many terrible memes and the same old crap over and over again, just the bad arguments from both sides, and I feel like us Christians as atheists should be working together a bit more and saying, no, this needs to stop right now. These are terrible arguments, and if we ever want to get to the true arguments, we need to cut this shit out right now. Because that's the only way we're going to grow. That's the only way we're ever going to get to a full-on truth. It's the best way. And we're stuck in the past making these same damn arguments that have already been trotted out there and have already been debunked, but people don't know it. So maybe with this we can help spread the word. So anyways, that's all I wanted to say. But I did want to involve everybody that's watching. If you have suggestions for things that atheists say that they need to stop, or things that Christians say that need to stop, or the best arguments for atheism and the best arguments for Christianity, please post them down below. And I talked about it in the last video. Somebody, whoever types, gives a suggestion first, please, everybody read the comments below and kind of have a voting system. Whichever ones have the most likes, maybe have a good chance of being on the video. or on the Google Hangouts when we do them. So if you have any of those, post them down below, and like it if you want that question to go up there, and if you if you haven't seen it, post it on there, and we'll see which questions make it up on there. Anyways, this will probably happen maybe this weekend if we're lucky. If I can get the Christians that I want to join in. I've only got one on so far. But if it all goes according to plan, we should probably see something this weekend. So thank you so much for watching. This is the Atheist Chef. Peace.